There is nothing more constant than change. Each and every day, the world around us changes. Sometimes, changes are in forms that we do not know would be possible. Never that we thought this pandemic would lead us to the situation that we have today. We may cease to go out of our homes. We may cease to go out for recreation and fun. We may cease to go out and meet friends. But we should not cease to go for learning. We should not cease to quench our thirst for education. And we should not cease to pray and strengthen our faith. Thus, today is a celebration of triumph. Triumph against the threat of ignorance. Triumph against the threat of health. And triumph against the threat of dormancy. For today is the Calabanga West Central School's first virtual graduation exercises with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. This most awaited moment has never been made possible without the support of equally highly esteemed individuals from the school's division of Camarines Sur, led by the dynamic and very motherly school's division superintendent, Dr. Loida N. Nidea, and the ever-supportive and active school's district supervisor, Mr. Albino S. Mourinho, and our dedicated and innovative school principal, Mr. Mauro M. Custodio, and other distinguished men and women of the entire academic community. Colleagues, members of the graduating class, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all. May we all put ourselves in the presence of the Lord as we join in singing our praises and glory to our Lord Jesus Christ.
O Jesus, inumin mo aking sugatang puso ng aking mahango. Kapwa kong kasimbigo, hapis at pait, iyong patamisin at hagkan ang sakit ng magningasang rikit. O Jesus, inumin mo aking sugat ng puso ng aking mahango. Kapwa kong kasimbigo, bigo.
Once more, may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we sing our national anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, dalas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagkaw, ay dinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, makituwin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhapit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us all listen to Miss Angelina Joy Calumos, graduate with honors, for her welcome address. May we give her a virtual applause.
A pleasant afternoon to each and every one of us. We are gathered here today to celebrate and validate the virtual graduation ceremony of Batch 2021 of Calabanga West Central School. I am honored and grateful for this opportunity to be in front of you today. I will not let this chance pass without thanking all the significant individuals who helped and molded me to be the young adult that I am today. My profound gratitude to my parents for loving me and supporting me in my studies, for guiding me as a child whose aim is to make her mother happy and proud. As a return for all the sacrifices she endures just to make sure that all the basics are being provided to us as her children. Mama, maraming salamat po sa gabay sa amin at sa pagsasakripisyo. To all my classmates, whom I considered as my friends, the laughters, the fun, the social skills we learned in dealing with one another during group performances, where clashing of ideas are tied into one for understanding. Camaraderie and cooperation we learned by us. Those will always remain in me. For sure, a decade will pass and we will once again meet, appreciating the successes we achieve in the future. Moreover, my deepest appreciation to the Calabanga West Central School community, to the teachers for believing in me, for unleashing my potentials, the guidance and patience given to all of us who are unique and distinct individuals, whose way of learning is different from one another. We truly are indebted to all of you for making us move forward with open hearts and open minds, willing to learn and take the challenges at stake for learning to be achieved. And on this graduation day, I want to give all the glory to my Savior Jesus Christ, for without Him, I cannot be what I am today. A young mind reaping the fruits of her labor in acquiring the strong anchor for future consumptions and gains. Allow me to share with you bits of my experiences as a learner of this institution. I was a transferee from Manila, a simple and ordinary learner for my teachers. However, everything changed when I enrolled in Calabanga West Central School. From day one, I became an active participant and representative of the school in different academic events, for different and challenging from my elementary years in Manila. I remember Teacher Rose, who trained me well before joining the science contest, and Teacher Reggie's coaching in AP. I may not be the first place, but I made it to the second place. And I'm happy, for I did my best. These experiences motivated me more to strive harder to be in the honors list. I also realized that recognition from others inspire you to achieve and do more, especially if surrounded by loving and supportive teachers and classmates. Thus, true enough, I am humbled that I received this academic recognition. With all the experiences that I gained in this school, I will be forever thankful and grateful for these unmatched opportunities given to me. I know all of you, my dear co-graduates, have equally fulfilling and worthy to be treasured experiences with our alma mater. Let us make that as our baons as we move forward the next stage of our learning endeavor. This pandemic made us more firm, courageous, and cautious in maneuvering our young self in unprecedented time, with the guidance of our loving parents, whom this occasion we solely offer to them. Para sa inyo po ito, Mama, Papa, maraming salamat po. In closing, let us always keep the faith and thank God in advance for all His upcoming blessings to all of us. With this, welcome to the first virtual graduation of Calabanga West Central School.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honor of presenting the school year's candidate for graduation, may we have on our screen our very own and dedicated school principal, Mr. Mauro M. Custodio, followed by the acceptance, confirmation, and message of our Nimble Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loida N. Nidea. May we give them a virtual applause.
The school's division superintendent, Loida N. Nidea. I have the honor to present to you the 76 candidates for graduation of Calabanga West Central School, school year 2020-2021, who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the basic education curriculum for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Camarines Sur, and upon the certification of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the basic education curriculum of the Department of Education, I now confirm your graduation this July 2021. Congratulations.
On behalf of the other officials of SDO Camsur, I take joy and pride in congratulating you all, graduates, of school year 2020-2021, as well as your school head, teachers, advisors, parents, and guardians for this very special milestone in your lives. I am confident that our beloved teachers, with the support of the non-teaching personnel and stakeholders, have equipped you with all the knowledge, skills, and attitudes essential in addressing challenges in this time of pandemic. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, focuses on adapting different approaches and strategies for delivering quality education to all Filipino learners. I'm sure the school implemented different learning modalities, modular, which could be hard and soft copies, radio and TV-based instructions, online learning, either synchronous or asynchronous, making blended learning really an alternative way of making education continue. I commend the synergy between and among the school and its stakeholders, the efforts and resources these champions put in the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or BELCP, all aimed at developing you who will contribute meaningfully to building the nation. Indeed, this is a true manifestation of DepEd's Sulong Edukalidad or KAI, K-12 curriculum review and update, improvement of learning environment, teachers upskilling and reskilling, engagement of stakeholders for support and collaboration. May their meaningful engagement truly motivate us to complete and help realize our vision and mission to provide all Filipino learners quality, relevant, inclusive, and liberating education, thus helping them achieve their bright future. I thank them for all the opportunities given you. Their support, sacrifice, and aspirations paid off today, your graduation ceremonies. Congratulations, graduates! Even if we are experiencing the new and next normal brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, I'd like you to succeed and be part of the mission to improve the Philippines in whatever role you will assume and wherever you will be destined to be. Again, congratulations and God bless us all.
Thank you, Madam Loida, for your heartwarming message. Congratulations, graduates. And now let us listen to the message of our mother in the Department of Education, Madam Secretary Leonor M. Briones. May we give her a virtual applause.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Madam Secretary, for your heartfelt message. And now, let us listen to the message of our supportive and very fatherly Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Albino S. Morino. May we give him a virtual applause.
Congratulations and best wishes to our grade 6 graduates school year 2020-2021. You will be entering a new phase in your life, despite of situation of the pandemic. Enter it with courage and confidence, and never forget that the good Lord is always with you. Gather all things that come in your way, new learning, new friends, and aspirations. Strive to achieve swift actualization, never lose hope. Expect trials, but try your best to surpass them. As early as now, set the goal in your life. Pray and work towards its realization. and God will always reward you and a bright future.
Thank you very much, Sir Alvin, for your encouraging message. Finally, it is time for the harvest. Today, you will be witnessing the awarding of medals and certificates to the outstanding graduates of 2021. Glenn Gian A. Agurita with honors. Ken Murphy A. Aguilar with honors. Mary Charlotte C. Arenas with honors. Miles Cyrus Arenas with honors. Jen Philip A. Buwal with honors. Kyle Henry R. Buenafe with honors. Angelina Joy Calumos with honors. Ashley Nicole E. Capricho with honors. Yvette S. Cedilio with honors. Jello P. Cueva with honors. Vince A. Dizon with honors. Chrislyn Jade S. Indrani with honors. Raisa Marie T. Ferrer with honors. Christine B. Flores with honors. Zam Sara A. Gonzalez with honors. Sire Daniel R. Gutierrez with honors. Jazz G. Hernandez with honors. Princess Faith V. Hernandez with honors. Richard L. Luna with honors. Angelo Obias with honors. Kate Avril P. Romero with honors. Shaw M. Sakai with honors. Arnel Joseph P. Sape with honors. Yulinia B. Sinogba with honors. Chesley Andre F. Tabobo with honors. Jasmine V. Toledo with honors. Maria Laika B. Umpal with honors. Congratulations, awardees. Meanwhile, may we hear Miss Raisa Marie Toscano Ferrer, graduate with honors, for her address of gratitude. May we give her a virtual applause.
To our Motherly Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Loida N. Midea, to our ever-supportive Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Alvin Mauro and Custodio, to my ever-dedicated teachers, guests, proud parents, my dear co-graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, the 16th of July 2021, marks the final end of our tangible connections and wondrous togetherness as classmates and schoolmates of our beloved alma mater, the Calabanga West Central School. It pains a lot to bid goodbyes to one another, for we treat each other more than just classmates. But I know for sure that some days we will meet again journeying the ladder of successes. This is far too different from what we are today. Learners with young minds trying to fulfill the duty of having strong foundations to sustain the academic challenges in the future. The experience we previously had and the most recent are parts of our memories which will never be forgotten. Because of this pandemic, COVID-19 learning situations made a major turnaround. The learning process through modules and online teachings were full of challenges, which made lessons quite difficult to take. The values of time consciousness and honesty are tested, especially in answering modules and in performing or making projects and outputs, as required by the most essential competencies that all of us must learn and possess. Nevertheless, difficulties were given necessary solutions with the kind of assistance shown by people who have great concern for educational development. To them, our heartfelt thanks. Allow me to pay my homage by mentioning them one by one. First, to our teachers headed by our school principal for unselfishly giving their precious teas, their time, talents, and treasures for our total development. Second, my deepest appreciation to the community where we belong, for they are ever ready to help in times that we need their support and guidance. Third, we are very much thankful that we were given parents who are loving us unconditionally and always wanting the best for us. As such, we have to do the same by offering our diplomas as our way of showing our gratitude and love for them. And lastly, to our divine guidance whose light always shines upon us in all the seasons of our lives. They are the individuals who have helped us traverse the educational process the best way possible. In closing, with gratefulness and indebtedness for their goodness shown, felt and received, in behalf of the 76 graduates of 2021, I, Raisa Marie Toscano Ferrer, commit to follow the inspiration of the Holy Spirit by doing what is right and just at all times. With this, my congratulations to all of us, the graduates of 2021.
Thank you, Raisa, for your words of gratitude. Again, disclaimer, rest assured that upon taking this video, the prescribed guidelines and health protocols by the IATF have been strictly observed and implemented. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment for our graduates has come. Let us witness the distribution of diploma. Grade 6 Diligence. Advisor, Maria Donna E. Alpon. Melvin C. Abad. Clint Gian A. Agurita with honors. Mark Anthony P. Balubalo. John Arlene N. Bustamante. Joshua L. Iscaro. Miguel C. Fabiliar. Rafael E. Haroko. Richard L. Luna with honors. Angelo Obias with honors. John Mart B. Portia, Jerome P. Pron, Clifton A. Raposa, Shaw M. Saka with honors, John Paul B. Villacote, Maria Althea S. A. Aguilar, Mary Charlotte C. Arenas with honors, Miles Cyrus Arenas with honors, Angelina Joy Calumos with honors, Jennifer R. De Guzman, Criselyn Jade S. Indrano with honors, Ira Rose C. Navarro, Danica R. Odi, Fiona P. Palibino, Rihanna May R. Salvosa, Nina C. Tañales, Jasmine V. Toledo with honors, Grade 6 Politeness, Advisor, Mr. Elvin O. Segurit, Chris Ian G. Abalayan, Paul Andre B. Balano, Jaren Kyle V. Bogo, Kyle Henry R. Buenafe with honors, Kian M. Chavez, Jehu Marco P. De Los Santos, Vince A. Dison with honors, J. Aldrin V. Donor, Jazz G. Hernandez with honors, Kian Alan M. Masiglan, Kurt Alan M. Masiglan, Chesley Andre F. Tabobo with honors, John Lloyd N. Traya, Shania Jane O. Otor, Jezea May D. Barogo, Jasmine D.S. Barogo, Arabella C. Bildua, Ashley Nicole E. Capricho with honors, Raisa Marie T. Ferrer with honors, Chloe A. Garchetorena, Christine B. Flores with honors. Kate Avril P. Romero with honors. Janine C. Sanaw. Yulinia B. Sinogba with honors. Janeline S. Tumama. Grade 6 Faith. Advisor, Mrs. Reggie Santayana Morino. Ken Murphy A. Aguilar with honors. Carl Hendricks C. Alanis. Cyrus M. Bilasa. Jen Philip A. Buwal. Aljan A. Cleland. Jello P. Cueva with honors. Jess D.S. Mulin. Charles Luis E. Olieta. Rainiel C. San Buenaventura. Arnel Joseph P. Sape with honors. Joaquin Lorenzo N. Septimo. Hans Vincent P. Valle. Charity M. Balos. Josa C. Bildua. Diana M. Kapal. Yvette S. Cedilio with honors. Eliza C. Escala. Jen Lee R. Escriba. Carla C. Istoe. Jamaica S.J. Galicia. Zam Sara A. Gonzalez with honors. Sire Daniel R. Gutierrez with honors. Princess Faith V. Hernandez with honors. Tricia Valerie B. Ricon. Maria Laika B. Umpad with honors. Congratulations, graduates. And now, let us listen to the inspirational message of our ever-dedicated and ever-active school head, Mr. Mauro M. Custodio. Let us give him a virtual applause.
As your school principal, it is my pleasure to express my congratulations to all the kindergarten completers and graduates of Calabanga West Central School, Batch 2021. This school year has been a very challenging year for the school principal, teachers, parents, pupils, and the whole educating community in general. Despite of the pandemic that we are experiencing, we are able to manage and even tried our best to deliver quality education by adapting appropriate modalities. We maximize the utilization of distance learning through modular approach and other online platforms to ensure an effective and efficient teaching and learning process. Sa aming minamahal na mga magulang, tanggapin po ninyo ang aming pasasalamat sa epektibo at napakalaking tulong ninyong nagawa sa pag-aaral ng inyong mga anak gamit ang mga module. To our teachers and non-teaching personnel, you did an extraordinary accomplishments. I am so thankful and proud of you. The CWC's family would like to express our profound gratitude to our stakeholders, PTE officials, and school governing officers. A big thanks for your unwavering support and commitment to Calabanga West Central School. Sa aming mga completers at graduates, ngayong araw ang inyong pinakahihintay na sandali, ang inyong pagtatapos. Binabati ko ang bawat isa sa inyo dahil sa kabila ng nararanasan nating pandemya, kayo ay hindi nagpaapekto, hindi nagpatinag at hindi sumuko sa mga hamon ng kasalukuyang panahon. Kahit mahirap mag-aral na walang kaharap na guro, ipinagpatuloy pa rin ninyo ang inyong pag-aaral. Lahat ng ito ay naging posible sa tulong at sakripisyo ng inyong mga magulang at mga nakatatandang kasama sa bahay. Kaya, marapat lamang na pasalamatan ninyo sila. Nais kong kunin ang oportunidad na ito upang mag-iwan sa inyo ng mga pakinabang na mga bilin. Ugaliin na laging maging masunurin sa mga magulang. Maglaan ng sapat na oras sa pag-aaral at huwag ubusin ang oras sa paglalaro ng computer at cellphone games. Disiplina sa sarili ang kinakailangan upang makapokus kayo sa pag-aaral at makamit ang mga pangarap sa buhay. Again, congratulations, good luck, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Sir Mar, for your inspiring message. Meanwhile, may we now witness as we all join her virtually for the Pledge of Loyalty. Ms. Raisa Marie Toscano Ferrer, graduate with honors.
Please raise your right hand and follow after me. I state your name, an elementary graduate of Calabanga West Central School, do hereby solemnly pledge loyalty to my alma mater, that I will abide by her teaching and principles, that I will do my best to remain worthy graduate of this institution, that I will improve this to myself without reservation.
And now, let us listen to the closing remarks of our ever-active Grade 6 advisor and mathematics teacher, Mr. Elvin O. Seguiri. Let us give him a virtual applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. In behalf of the Grade 6 faculty, together with the entire school community, we would like to extend our profound gratitude to the IT committee of this first virtual graduation ceremony, chaired by Mr. Christopher Atag and Mrs. Reggie Santayana Moreno. Without their expertise, this event would not be possible. Also, to our ever-supportive school principal, for always assisting us as Grade 6 advisors and for always challenging us to always be at our best. Sir Mar, thank you very much. To the parents of the graduates, we are very much thankful for your cooperation from day one of the module distributions and retrievals until this very day of your child's graduation. Your presence are always felt and appreciated. And to all the people who in one way or another helped make this first virtual graduation a success. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the faculty and staff of Calabanga West Central School. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates of 2021. To all the Cawacinthians, stay safe and see you this school year 2021-2022.